There are some brand new iPhone 11 renders that are just right here and I have to talk about them. What is up, party people? Today is April 27th. It is a Saturday, so I hope you're enjoying your weekend. And let's get into all of this juicy rumors and all of the latest leaks on the 2019 iPhones and maybe even the 2020 models we'll get to in a minute. But first, talking about the 2019 models, we're getting most of our information from the old reliable Chinese analyst Min-Chi Kuo. He's been pretty good. I mean, he was the first one to predict the headphone jack, and that was a pretty major change. But talking about what he's predicting, he's saying that the 2019 iPhones are going to come out with 3 flagship models. Of course, one is going to be the 5.8 inch, the second is going to be the 6.1, and the third one is going to be the 6.5. So it's the exact same display sizes as the 2018 iPhones. But wait, you don't have to click off this video because like the iPhone 11 is a little boring. It's gonna have some cool, decent features. Its first might just have the 18-watt USB-C charger in the box. It's also gonna have a 25% larger battery, and that's also going to help with that two-way reverse wireless charging, or the Samsung famous power share. So you can literally charge your AirPods 1 or 2 on the back of your iPhone. That is pretty cool right there. Min-Chi Kuo and a couple other analysts are saying that the front notch is going to be smaller by just a smidge, but most people, even the average consumer, won't really notice it. You're really going to have to pixel peep to notice the slightly smaller notch. And also, Min-Chi Kuo is saying that the front-facing camera is going to be a 12 megapixel crispy quality sensor, and that's important because that's an upgrade from the 2018 models, which have a 7 megapixel camera. So that's gonna be a nice bump in camera quality. Maybe we could get some 4K video. And Min-Chi Kuo also said that the front-facing camera will have some black coating technologies to like further blend the notch into like a black display. Does that really matter? No. And also the mute switch on the side of the phone isn't going to be a vertical, it's going to be a horizontal, well, just like on the iPad. And possibly the biggest change of these 2019 iPhones isn't it possibly going to USB-C. It's sadly not. The rumors just aren't supporting it at this time, but we're going to get a triple rear camera setup. And this is huge because this is going to influence all of social media. And I really love, and I just coming to adore, and with my whole heart and admiration for these wide angle cameras, because not only do you get to take those nice wide angle photos, but those wide angle videos to kind of capture like a GoPro on your phone, and your phone is waterproof. That is going to be super convenient. So yes, that triple camera setup on the back is going to contain a super wide angle camera, a wide angle camera, and a telephoto at around 2x or 3x, nothing crazy like 5x to 10x like we're seeing on phones such as the Oppo Reno or the Huawei P30 Pro. But still, it's a beefy 3-camera setup that a lot of people are going to be impressed, and everyone's going to be like, wow, a triple camera setup. I've never seen that before. Even though us phone enthusiasts know it's in the market for a long time. And finally, after relaying all this information, we get to that beautiful concept which we started this video with, and it's right here. And it's a complete collaboration in between OnLeaks, which is a pretty reliable leaker, and someone else. But here we see the triple camera setup, but each individual camera has its own black bezel around it. Do I think Apple's gonna go with this design right here? No, it's going to be a little bit more of an evolution from that design, but still it's going to look very eerily similar. It's going to have those triple cameras kind of in like the boom setup on the top right of the phone. And overall, I just gotta admit it, I'm kind of getting hyped for the iPhone 11 with that ultra wide camera and that two-way reverse wireless charging. Those aren't any new features in the phone market, but it's just gonna be on an iPhone, and with that frosted glass and hopefully the 18-watt USB-C charger, the iPhone 11 is going to be a pretty decent upgrade, especially if they add special camera software features. I'll be so into the iPhone 11 for sure, because the iPhone XS Max and XS were kind of boring, but hopefully Apple ramps it up with the iPhone 11. But that's not all. We're even looking to 2020, where we could expect yet again 3 flagship models, but also 1 mid-range. And Apple releasing a mid-range phone? Yeah, this is something new to me too. Get this, the Economic Daily News is saying that we can expect a refresh of the iPhone 8 in March of 2020. What would be the name of this phone? I have no idea, but I'm just going to say iPhone 9. So this iPhone 9 will just be an exact hardware replica of the iPhone 8, except for the A13 Bionic chip and a base 128 gigabytes of storage. It's still gonna have a single rear camera, and this whole phone will be geared to the people that still want a home button and still want Touch ID and still want those bezels, but a really cheap, well, not really cheap because $500 isn't cheap, but cheaper than those $1,000, $100 Apple flagships. And talking about those 2020 flagships, we can expect 3 phone models, and these are gonna have varying screen sizes, and I think they're all gonna be OLED now in 2020, at least that's what I kind of hope for. But the first size is 5.42 inches, which is smaller than the iPhone XS and 10 that we have now, and then the next size up is a little smaller than the iPhone XR, and that's at 6.06. And then the third model is a big one. This is a true phablet range, and this is 6.67 inches, all according to Digitimes, for the 2020 flagship lineup that would launch in September of 2020. Do I expect this to happen? Yeah, kind of. I mean, there's some people who want those smaller sizes, such as that 5.4 inch size, and there's some people who kind of want their phone to be an iPad, and that's going to just make the screen sizes slowly go up. And we've been on this market trend forever. I don't know when it's going to stop, but I think we're reaching carrying capacity. But anyways, all these 2020 iPhones might be on board with 5G. And just talking about 5G quick, I hate how AT&T is trolling with that 5GE icon. It literally is 4G, and they're just slapping a fake 5GE icon to get everyone excited for 5G. It's kind of annoying. I first saw the icon on my iPhone X this morning, and I was like, what a shame, AT&T. You were just fooling everybody. But the reason that the iPhone could have a 5G Qualcomm chip in 2020 is because the whole Qualcomm versus Apple lawsuit has finally reached a resolution. So maybe Qualcomm is going to be producing these 5G modem chips for the 2020 iPhones, but we will see. And the last thing that I want to mention about these 2020 iPhones, hopefully it's going to have that 10 times optical zoom camera technology. That would be very, very hopeful on my wish list. And it's also going to have a smaller notch. But talking about something that's a little bit more confirmed, TMC is rumored to put a 5nm processor in the iPhone 2020 flagship. So that will be an historic mark if we could get to 5nm in 2020. That's impressively small. Wow. But that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed all these iPhone 2019 and iPhone 2020 rumors. But I will see you tomorrow for the latest and greatest. Peace out.
3, 2, 1.